Still some cloud cover looking down to the south. We'll be looking down to the south as we continue Sunday into Monday. Why? Well, we're expecting to see a potent low pressure system develop. When we talk about forecasting winter storms, we are in the 3 to 4 day time frame right now. We're looking for consistencies alongside the models. Well, are we seeing that this morning? Not exactly. The Euro under an inch of snow. GFS roughly 15 inches. I'll leave you at that. Still watching this Monday potential very, very closely. Some of the newer data this morning still showcasing that potential for a significant snowstorm. This is the GFS model. We'll keep an eye on this over the coming days. The models slowly will be coming together, and once they do, of course, we'll keep you updated with everything you need to know. I came in around 2 a.m. this morning, and it was just some lighter snow actually coming on down, just the moderate intensity, but things have really taken a turn within the past hour or so. These blizzard warnings, they continue until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, but the height of the storm is expected between now and roughly noontime. Yesterday, the National Weather Service did expand this blizzard warning to now encompass all of Worcester County, northern parts of Massachusetts, all the way out to Springfield. So we're talking about a very widespread swath of this snowfall accumulation, over a foot. Temperatures still around 30 degrees for eastern areas, but at the same time by 12 p.m. look at what happens off to the west. So it's starting as a heavy wet snow even here in the Providence area, but as temperatures fall through the afternoon, it will become a little bit fluffier, and with our winds still gusting quite a bit, it will be drifting. Whiteout conditions, Providence down towards Fall River and Wakefield. That continues through 9 a.m. Moral of the story, stay off the roads unless it is essential travel or an emergency. As we continue through the rest of this morning, we're expecting to see more scenes like this. You know, it's actually tough to replicate this in terms of visibility. Around a quarter of a mile right now in downtown Providence, so it's essentially just as low visibility as our densest fog that we can get here locally. TF Green Airport has been in that blizzard criteria for 45 minutes. We do need 3 hours of it officially to be a blizzard, but all in all, still going to be a historic storm. Charlestown, Rhode Island. 14 inches already on the ground. It is 5:19 this morning. We have 24 hours technically of our blizzard warning to go. We may be upping some of these numbers. We continuously get more of these reports closer to around 1.5 feet. We could be seeing some spots over this 2-foot threshold. Officially a bomb cyclone because we have seen that pressure drop of 24 millibars in 24 hours as this continues to push off to the east, expected to strengthen even through the middle of today. Heavy snow rates 2 to 4 inches throughout the rest of this morning, 18 to 24 plus by tonight to 70 if you are in this red zone. We are currently seeing scattered to widespread power outages, so make sure if you're currently watching us and you have power, you want to charge those devices, making sure you're being very, very safe. If you're running a generator, make sure you're doing that outside. I know you don't want to do that in this snow, but we got to make sure we're staying safe the rest of this morning. These snowfall rates will be excessive and borderline extreme. As we take a look at our current precipitation rate, the radar is estimating 0.49. If you can just move that decimal place 1 point, that is 4.9 inches falling in the hour. Now, it does vary a little bit, and that's around 81 miles per hour. Now, it's just above our surface level, but we are seeing some wind gusts towards 70 miles per hour. You combine that with the heavy wet snow and temperatures sitting in the 30s, and that leads to widespread power outages. We're currently seeing that in southeast Massachusetts. Thankfully, our numbers have not been too bad across the interior. We're awaiting more of those reports, and the snow is falling very, very heavily, so any report is essentially old at this point. 17 inches currently in Charlestown, in southern Rhode Island. That is where we're seeing one of the jackpots already this morning. Travel impacts, nearly impossible travel. We just saw there with the mayor. You are not driving right now. Even as it progresses westward, our overall storm movement is further off to the east, so this band is nearly stationary. And that's why we have this jackpot here across our state and across southeast Massachusetts. Some good advice, stay off the roads, let those emergency personnel get to where they need to be, because of course that takes precedence in all of this. Reporters out there in the field, Kennedy a little bit further inland in the Fall River area, but Christian right at the coastline, you can see some of those intense wind gusts, 60 to 70 miles per hour now making their way into the region. Why that is an issue? Well, because it's a heavy pasty snow, not like the last go around, sustained at 48 miles per hour. So it is sustained as a tropical storm currently in Narragansett. Of course, that means we're gusting over 60, feels like down to 17. You can split that air temperature in half just with how strong that wind is. Visibility around a quarter of a mile or less. Blizzard conditions currently ongoing. That Gloucester 8.2, so a spotter actually just messaged me, that is currently 14.7. So currently right now we have roughly 10 to 20 inches of snow on the ground already. So of course we'll keep updating some of these numbers throughout the rest of this morning.
Oh, we're with AJ Mastrangelo right now. He's back out there. A plow is behind him. That is our employee lot.
Still awaiting some of the reports we have gotten from TF Green. That'll be coming in just before 1 p.m. this afternoon. Majority of the region now over 20 inches of snow, newly fallen snow at that. Now, if you are looking to dig out your car, you're going to see scenes like this. This is our employee parking lot. A lot of these cars came in either late last night are early this morning. My car's over there as well. I don't think I'll be leaving here anytime soon. Charging some of your devices and, of course, filling up the water bottles, making sure you're good to go in case you do end up losing some power. It is very cold, very brutal out here. Blizzard cleanup continues. Travel ban remains in effect. Clipper system tomorrow. Some light accumulations possible north and west of Providence. According to 2 inches, nothing like what we had out there for yesterday. Turning mild Friday, mixed chance weekend heading into the 40s. So believe it or not, some melting may actually be in our future. Yesterday, the most historic snowfall we have seen here in Rhode Island history. Over 3 feet coming on down at TF Green Airport. Some other spots over 30 inches as well. Got 2 low pressure systems. This is our bomb cyclone. Look how expansive of a wind field it has compared to our little Clipper system that'll be pushing in here as we continue into tomorrow. That'll provide more in the way of some snow chances. Not a whole lot of snow by any means. 2 to 3 feet. Providence, Taunton, Newport, and New Bedford, 37.9 officially at TF Green Airport. Of course, that does beat the blizzard of 78. A wide swath, though, of 18 to 24 inches going all the way up to the Boston area, even parts of the Cape at that mark. Westerly very close to it as well.